We're staying at the Glen Nevis campsite, which is a fantastic campsite near Fort William in Scotland, right in the foothills of Ben Nevis. We did Ben Nevis successfully last year, but we've had 4 failed attempts due to the weather on this, which is the Ring of Steall. Now the Ring of Steall is so called because it surrounds the Steall Meadows. See that big river in the middle, and that ends in the Steall Falls, and right here in the centre of the screen. And that's very impressive when it's in full spate, but not quite so impressive probably tomorrow, because there's not been a great deal of rain. That's a good thing for us though. So the Ring of Steall, generally speaking, it's around about 15k I believe, but we're making it a bit longer by making it a circular route. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, we're going to park in the Steall Falls Carpark here. We're going to walk down the metalled road, which is 3 kilometres to the Lower Falls Carpark near Glen Nevis. And then we'll make our way up to the first Munroe, which is Scurramane. Now that's a 1,100 metre above sea level hill, and that gives us probably around about 1,000 metres of straight climb elevation. It's straight up like the stairway to heaven, very, very steep, quite technical in places, and very, very hard work. The next 2 peaks are not Munroes for some reason, but they're both over 800 metres. I'm not going to try and pronounce them. But between Scurramane, which is our first Munroe, and An Gearanach, which you can see here, which will be our second Munroe, we've got to traverse the infamous Devil's Ridge. Now, we've done the Devil's Ridge before, and it's not as bad as you think. So all of those fish-eyed cameras that make it look difficult tell you pork pies, because it's not that difficult. 1 or 2 areas where you've got to be a bit careful, but other than that, it's fine, as long as you've got a good level of fitness. Our second Munroe of the day is going to be An Gearanach, and between all of these peaks, whether they're Munroes or not, there's at least 300 metres of climbing up and down. Remember, we've already climbed 1,000 metres to get to the top of Scurramane, but up and down between each of these peaks is a minimum of around, I'm guessing around about 300 metres of elevation and descent. And all of it is technical, and all of it is exhausting, so you do need to have that level of fitness to try this. So An Gearanach second, Scurramane is the third, and the An Gearanach is the last Munroe of the day. Now, from An Gearanach to the Steall Falls Carpark is, I think, maybe 4 kilometres, but it's 4 kilometres, very, very steep downhill, and it's quite technical in places as well, and it's very, very hard on the knees. So by the time we get back to the Steall Falls Carpark, we'll be knackered, and it'll have taken us between 10 and 12 hours to do it. So we're setting off. We're leaving the campsite at 5 o'clock in the morning. We'll get to the to the Steall Falls Carpark for around about 5:30 and crack straight on. So we'll see you shortly. It's 5:30. We're just leaving the Steall Falls Carpark to walk down to the Lower Falls Carpark, and then up the first Munroe of the day. And report back at the bottom of the first Munroe. At first, when I turned my headlight on, I thought it was snowing. It's not snow, it's the good old Scottish midges. Welcome to Scotland. So in true Scottish fashion, 10 minutes into the hike and the heavens have opened, it started to rain. Hopefully it won't last long. It's not forecast, but here it is. Daylight has broken. adds to the excitement. Now we can see the mountains we're about to climb. That makes it a bit scary. So that ridge you can see over there that is probably in silhouette, that's the one we're about to climb up. You can't see the top of it for that hill there, so it's quite a big climb. Right, it took us 34 minutes to walk from the Steall Falls Carpark to the Lower Falls Carpark. It's 34 minutes, and it's just a kick in the pants short of 3 kilometres. We're now going to march up Gearanach, which means peak of the rounded hill, and it is 1,099 metres. That's Munroe number 1, as you see it up there. That's not the peak, that's a false peak. Clearly you can't see the peak, which is shrouded in mist at the moment, and behind that. So I'll show you the terrain on the way up, and don't forget this is all for Scotty's Little Soldiers. Link in the description below if you can donate, that'd be fantastic. Well, still drizzling, but the midges have come out in force, hence the headwear. That's the view down the glen to Fort William. Luckily the rain stopped, but the midges are still having a go because they think they're hard enough, and believe me, they are. Tiny little bit of a cloud inversion with a mist hanging in the glen, the valley, lower than we are. The view down to Fort William, and the first of many false peaks. We're still marching up Gearanach, and this is the image down the glen, down the valley. The cloud is chasing us up the hill. Hopefully it'll dissipate before we get to the top. What do you think, Mel?
Hope so.
That's crazy, crazy. So I said the cloud is chasing us up the hill, and 60 seconds later we've turned round and there it is, gone. I think it's sneaking around the valley over there. Here's our first milestone on this hill, the Deer Gate. And there we are, the Deer Gate. the never-ending mountain. Nell's taking point. Certainly a long climb up this hill. In terms of distance, it's not very far. But in terms of how steep it is, it's slow going. And it is for me. The mountain goat in front there can go twice as fast as me. Still climbing Scurramane, don't know how to pronounce it, and we're at about 400 metres elevation, and we've got to get to 1099 metres of elevation to get to the top of the first Munroe. This is a proper beast of a climb. Looking backwards, down the glen to Fort William, over there to the water spout and the Five Fingers. That flat top over there is Ben Nevis. But for now, we're still climbing Scurramane. And there's the mountain goat up ahead. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but roundabout in the middle of the screen is the Steall Falls Carpark, where you can see loads of white vans with a human eye. That's where we're parked, and that's where we'll finish. So quite a way to go. Started to rain again. The cloud is coming back in. That's a 360 with a goat behind me.
Goat?
A mountain goat.
Oh, I thought you were inquiring about them sheep.
Over there in the distance, you can see the sun shining through. And the hills over here, including Ben Nevis, are all clagged in.
Yeah, not really.
So I'm hoping. Oh, that's another false peak, by the way. A big false peak at that. Halfway up Scurramane. It's a steep old hike. Well, the cloud is chasing us up the hill now. Let's hope the sun comes out and burns it all away. I'm about to top out of a false peak. You might be able to work out the shadow of the top of that false peak. Beyond that false peak is a big scree slope leading to the top. So still got at least an hour's worth of climbing to get to the top of Scoramain. Let's go. So this is climbing up the Scoramain scree slope. One step forward, 2 steps back. Like walking on marbles, but uphill on marbles. There she goes, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And just to top it off, it's raining. So luckily we don't have a lot of wind. It's raining and the temperature is around about 5 degrees centigrade, and the rain makes it feel a bit colder. Hoping the sun will burn it all off at the top so as that we get a dry crossing over the Devil's Ridge and the remainder of the ridges and peaks on the Ring of Steall. Probably not. Anyway, when we get to the top of Scoramain, we're going to stop for a cup of tea and something to eat. I'll concentrate on this hill. You can see Mel stood next to that cairn in the mist up ahead. That cairn is not the top of Scoramain, it's yet another false peak. Just towards getting to the top of the scree slope now. So, not too far to the summit of Scoramain, but still maybe 20 minutes hiking. This is a big hill, that's for sure. No surprise to hear, still climbing. Not a million miles away from the summit, though. That's not it, by the way. There it is. That's the cairn, which is the summit of Steall. 1,100 metres above Fort William, or above sea level. And the first of 4 Munroes for the day. There it is, at the top, Mel.
First one.
First one. Well done.
Well, I will come to you. I've seen nothing where we're going.
Well, oh, you got to touch the top.
No.
I was talking to myself.
All right.
And there she goes. The top of Steall, me, Mel, and several sheep.
And Purdy left in the van.
We're going to go over that edge in a minute and down the Devil's Ridge. So as you can see, we're all clagged in. We're 1,100 metres up, and it's raining. Okay, we're going to stop here, get a cup of tea and something to eat. I'm starving. Okay, we're 4 hours into our hike up the Steall, which is the first Munroe on the reverse route of the Ring of Steall. We've parked the car over there somewhere and we've walked 3k, 4k, 5k to this peak, but this peak is 1,100 metres above sea level, and we've hiked about 1,000 metres elevation to get here. We're doing this for Scottish Little Soldiers, and as you can see, the weather's not good. There's no wind, so we're happy to proceed. There's no wind going to blow us off the ridges, but it's raining, it's quite cold, probably about 4 degrees. The rain makes it feel colder, and we're 4 hours in and we've got about another 5 hours to go in these conditions, so it's not going to be very pleasant. So I'm going to be really cheeky at this moment and ask all of you to please give to the charity. Scottish Little Soldiers is a tri-service charity that cares for bereaved children of fallen service members, Army, Air Force and Navy. If you've served before, if you're serving now, if you've had people who serve in your family, please give as much as you can to the charity. Scottish Little Soldiers. It all goes, every penny, to the children. Look in the link below and you'll find your way through to our Just Giving page to give as much as you can. Thanks very much, and we'll see you again soon. Descending the mist now into the onto the infamous Devil's Ridge. Got to be a bit careful. Weather's not what we expected or wanted. The weather forecast said it was going to be said it was going to be dry with no cloud on the hilltops. Wrong. I'm almost glad that the ridge is clagged in. Can't see the elevation. Problem with this though is it's August, mid-August. Should be a beautiful summer's day. It probably is, a beautiful summer's day down at sea level. But here, it's not quite so nice. And there, right in front of you, is the Devil's Ridge. Let's go get it. I'm going to go this way, Mel, because there's less exposure. To the left, that is. Over there. Over that edge over there is a bit sheer. Mel, steady away, well done. The problem with all of this Mountain Dew is it rubs off on your grass, off the grass onto your trousers, into your socks and into your boots. So I've got wet feet. What I don't want is wet feet and cold feet. Or what I'm trying to say is I don't mind being cold and I don't mind being wet. But I don't want to be cold and wet. Alright, Mel. Hey?
Yes.
Well, she said no then. Hey? Look a bit slippy these bits, Mel. Well, it is a mountain. Let's go to the Ring of Steall, she said. It'll be easy. She lied. That's why she left Hurdy back at the van. Hurdy's a sheep with 4 legs. And she wouldn't let him come. Well, she made me come. Oh, so it's okay to lose me over the edge then? Oop. Right, I'm just going to navigate this and save a bit of battery. I'll bring you back shortly. So here's the first dodgy bit. We've got to climb up this rock face. I have seen people go straight up there, but we shimmered across that way last time.
We went this bit, didn't we?
Yeah. Let's have a look. You wait there for a minute. Yeah, come and catch up to me, yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to go up to here. There's a proper good handhold there. Good handhold to your right. That's it, perfect. Make sure you got tight hold of it. See where I'm putting my feet, look.
So, got it.
Sure. Handhold here, look.
Which way are we going?
We're going around this corner over here towards me. Whew. Right. One dodgy bit done. And before we attempt that dodgy bit, I think I should change my battery. It's a bit spicy again round here. This is kind of the middle of the Devil's Ridge. And where there's a bit of a scary step. We don't want to go down there by accident. Right, on my ass, I'm afraid.
Down it as well.
Yeah, probably most of this, but you've got a good handhold there. So scrambling here on slippy rocks, so on my ass again. Whew.
Just put the hand in and break the puddle with the ledge.
Back on my backside. Tell you what, ain't no shame in getting on your backside in this terrain.
Oh shit, that's slippy.
You're going to get your ass stuck in that little crevasse there.
I'm stuck.
It's alright, I'll catch you. Just jump, I'll catch you.
Yeah.
You done?
I think so.
Let's get your foot there first.
Yeah.
Now this is a little bit dodgy because we don't want to fall down there. So we've got plenty of handholds. Make sure your footholds are secure as well. That's just changing foot there is the difficult bit. Oh, I'm waiting here. Hang on, I'll come back down a bit. Stay there. Just stay there a minute. Don't move a sec. Till I get in. Give us your hand. That's changing your foot over there. Give us your hand. No, give us your hand. Tight, that's it. Well done. Well done.
Oh shit.
Don't look down.
I've got a wet bum.
Yes, me too. Nothing. I'd like to blame my giddiness on altitude sickness. But it's only 1,000 metres.
Probably not even that.
Well, that peak there is 992 metres.
Is it that one there?
So that's one of the two peaks.
Yeah, but you go to the left on that one.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not a Munroe, this peak. So nice and easy. No rush.
It is. It is. Not rough, but you just stop in there. Oh, we need to get back to the bathroom before it gets dark.
Yeah.
Weather like this.
Don't worry. You get them plenty of daylight.
Your hand's doing up.
Yes. I sure have.
Just cross over here.
Hey?
Just here.
Right, okay.
Cross over.
There's two routes.
No, it's definitely this way.
Okay. There's definitely two routes. Our preference may be this way, but there's two. Whew. Okay?
Huh?
I said, are you okay? Yes, I am. From one extreme to the other. From red hot on the bottom of the hill, freezing cold at the top, a Scuramam. Now it's red hot again. I'm sure the temperature hasn't changed, just my exertion. Oh, and not to forget the terror. I can hear voices.
Yeah, I can.
Yep, I do. Yeah. Just be a bit careful. Obviously this GoPro is strapped onto my chest, so when all you can see is the rock, of course I'm almost prone, laying down on the rock or on all fours. Whew. Oop. Okay, I'll give the battery a rest. At the moment the temperatures came up, it's a bit warmer and a little bit more comfortable. Feels like the sun might be trying to burn through this mist, which would be nice. Hopefully it does it before, whilst we're still on the ridges, so you can get to see the spectacular views that are around all these ridges on the on this Ring of Steall. Incredible when the sun's shining and you've got good visibility, which clearly we don't have now. kind of the only benefit really of not having good visibility and being clagged in is you can't see the full exposure, i.e. how high you are. And how far away the valley bottom is, and how steep and sheer those sides really are. But in the most part, it's relatively easy walking, with maybe a dozen or so really hairy bits where you've got to be very careful. That wasn't one of them, by the way. You can't get away from the rugged beauty of this route, and yeah, we're going to go down there instead of over there, because that way a very exposed route, so I'm going to go down there and down there.
Oh, there's someone.
Right, so we're just in that little bit of a saddle, Mel, where this is the escape route out down there, and we continue round the rest up here where those two guys are going. And so what time is it?
To 11.
So it's 20 to 11. How long we've been walking? I'll do it.
5 hours and 12 minutes.
So 5 hours, take off 35 minutes, 4.5 hours, exactly the same as the last time we were here.
Yeah.
However, obviously we've walked from the Steall Falls Carpark to the Lower Falls Carpark, so we've deducted that time. So it's 4.5 hours the same. Right, let's go. Right, another huge climb in the mist. This looks like a gorilla in the mist. Tell you what, my calf muscles are on fire. Excuse me. Touch the top of the cairn. Touched. Whew. Well, at the top of yet another peak, and still can see very little. But still, that's another milestone. We've just topped out on Steall An Gearanach at 1,001 metres. It's not a Munroe, but we're heading to An Gearanach, which is at 1,032 metres somewhere. It could well be, in actual fact, that I've made a mistake and this is An Gearanach at 1,032 metres. I think that might be the case actually, Mel. Eh? No? Okay. I seem to be on top of the world and everything's below me here. Eh? No, let's see what the terrain's like over that hill over there. I don't really want to keep getting them in and out. So this particular point here is the furthest we've been along the Ring of Steall. On the first attempt we got this far onto this ridge here and the wind was so horrific. Ooh, the wind was so horrific and it was cold, my hands were numb, my feet were numb, I could barely walk, and I'm not exaggerating. Mel was freezing cold, didn't like the wind. So me and Mel, we turned around, we went back down that hill, we went down our escape route and into the valley where unbelievably the sun was shining. We warmed up very quickly and made our way back to the van. And on that day, Rob Cripps and Tim carried on and completed the route. But we decided to call it at a place that was safe to call it, and we had a safe escape route to go down. We've now passed that point of no return I suppose we could climb back up here and escape down into the same valley, but that is not our intention. We've got rain and we're clagged in, and the good thing though is we've got no wind. It's quite cool, so we're not overheating. So all is good, and all systems are go for a Ring of Steall completion today. Just ask the rain gods to make it stop raining. That very, very fine drizzle, that is the actual
Mist.
fret that is the mist.
Yeah.
But it's quite a heavy fret, so it feels like rain. It feels like rain on my ears, that's for sure.
Yeah. Feels like rain in my ear.
Yep. But I don't want to put a hat on because I'd be overheating in a minute.
Cold, is it?
Well, it is quite chilly. It's just that you're working hard. So if you stop for any length of time, like we did at the top of An Gearanach, you'd get cold really quickly. Whatever they're called. I'll get my notebook out in a minute and have a look.
Looks like I'm being bitten.
Yes, same here, right round my ankles, top of the boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, the mountain's always going to be here. And we can live to fight another day. It always gives us another excuse to come back to Scotland. Love that Glen Nevis campsite. Whoops, a daisy. But these rocks, the flat surfaced ones, are very slippy. Got to be a bit careful on them. Okay, down into the mist. Not a great amount to see, so turn the camera off for a bit. Can kind of get a feel for how steep it is down there in that big boulder field that I can just barely see in the mist, but the camera probably can't pick up. Right, head down with a big climb. Definitely the staircase to heaven, this one. Snapshot of the boulder field at the side of An Gearanach as we're climbing up it. Again, still clagged in. Whew. Just keeps going up and up and up. False peak after false peak. Touch wood. That's the last false peak. Hello sheeps. Yeah, Mel left Hurdy in the van. Said it was too wet and too slippy. Yeah, you two managed okay, didn't you? Yep. Yeah, good. Alright, catch you later. I said to Mel, do you want to go the left hand way, which is really hard and technical, or the right hand side, which is really easy and not technical. And she says take the left hand side.
Go this way.
So we're going up the left hand side. Yeah. Which is why the camera's pointing to the deck. You alright? Yeah, good. Whew. That's a hard slog, that one.
We're going all the way around.
Yeah.
We were clear when I set off this morning.
Was when we set off at the other end, yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
typical.
Yeah. So 4th attempt, so
Is it?
we're determined to finish it.
Oh, I thought, you know what? I'm here now. So
Yeah, might as well do it, eh?
2 hours deep and we'll just carry on, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely
I
that.
kept stopping thinking, it might clear in a bit, it might clear.
Yeah.
It's not going to clear. Let's just go.
The wire bridge.
Yeah?
What's the river running like? Is it deep?
It's deep in this, but the bridge is alright.
Yeah, I don't want to do the bridge.
You're doing the
You'll get
bridge.
over it easy.
Yeah.
Once you're on it,
Yeah.
just keep your weight on your arms.
Easy peasy.
You push, you know the steel bar?
Yeah.
Push out
Right.
Should be good.
and then just walk with your feet sideways.
Yeah.
That's really easy. You can do this, but definitely do that.
Haven't really done it.
What's this one called? Is this An Gearanach, this one?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Right.
Bit loose on the other side.
Right, we'll keep our eyes out. Cheers, buddy. Well, we'll see what it looks like, honey, yeah. Yeah, so confirmation that this one is indeed An Gearanach. That is Munroe 2 of 4. Oh. Yeah, Munroe 2 of 4. So in terms of elevation and effort, that's broke its back. Well, I'd like a cup of tea if we can just get somewhere. Yeah, let's have a cup of tea here. I'm going to have a sandwich now anyway.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But the rain's not going to go.
Oh, I don't know, it could be here. It's here, I think, yeah. So this is the peak of An Gearanach. Having a cup of tea and a sarnie. Definitely broke its back, but from here, this point here, should be able to see the entire Ring of Steall and all the valleys and glens below. Clearly, all you can see now is the mist. You know, we're going to have to do it again, Mel, so we can take videos to show everybody of the actual view that nobody believes exists.
I'll get some images on the website.
Yeah, okay, right, something to eat. Okay, that's us setting off away from An Gearanach. We're at the summit now, and we're going towards Steall Falls Carpark, an 981 metre summit. So that's Steall Falls a cairn. I'm going to remember that, aren't I?
Yes.
You mate. Stobcore cairn. I'm sure that's the perfect Scottish pronunciation. So my apologies to all of my Scottish friends. Right, apparently this is a bit of a dicey descent.
Yep.
Slippy, rocky, and I think it's more going to be the scramble mel than sticks. Yeah. Yeah, no. So I think just backwards on that one. So we're going to get on our arse quite a lot down here, so I reckon by the time we get to the bottom of this we're going to be soaking wet. Yeah, well, there's 100 routes. Take your pick. Just don't take that fast route down there. This might take some time, this actually.
Yeah.
I reckon it might take longer to get down this than it took to get up it. Yeah, well, we're definitely going to go slow down this. I shall wait for you, Maud, dear. Yes. On the arse, exactly like that, yeah. Yeah. Must be proper careful, honey. I hope you're alright. You saw one and then there were two.
Yes.
Some day for it, eh?
Yeah. Oh, fourth time and we've never had the sunshine.
Nah.
Never.
It's your first time doing this one?
Fourth time.
Jesus.
Yeah. Trying to get some sunshine.
Why is it you come, have you came anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise, yeah.
Why? Is there a reason?
I don't think there is. I think what we think is we park the van at the Steall Falls and then we walk that horrible 3 kilometres down to the lower falls, and then when we finish this long hike,
Right next to
the van is right there. Yeah. And then I think the first Munroe, when you go from the low Steall car park, I find that the hardest climb, so I want to get out the way first.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
yeah.
It's a bloody killer.
Detour 45 minutes the wrong way and we have to go 45 minutes back. So
Nightmare,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, our
Absolute
mates done
nightmare.
that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
They
Yeah.
went the wrong way.
Yeah.
How far down is this?
Oh, it's far.
A long.
This has been the most intense for us, I would say, coming up.
Yep.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't think there's anything worse than this, is there?
No.
Right.
This is the worst descent easily, yeah. Somebody above you as well. Alright lads, we'll see you later.
Have fun.
Have a good one.
Excuse me sitting on the arse.
So the two lads just confirmed that this is a really bitty, horrible, technical climb. There's so many opportunities on this climb to go flat on your ass.
An idiot spotted that as well.
Did I?
Look,
Sheesh.
behind you.
Right, okay, I can't see behind me, it's all good. So you've got to take a bit of care on that, that's for sure.
Well, I'm running with it.
On all of this, yeah.
I think sticks is just
Yep. Yeah, I think so, yeah. I'll spend half my time on my backside with scrambling anyway. Proper technical descent this. Yeah. Easy to... Oop. The last time I said easy to fall, I fell. I better watch what I'm saying. Careful in this section, everything's rolling under your feet. Mind that bit. Whew. Yet another false peak. Another false peak. They just keep coming, don't they? So this is Corrican, 900 and something metres, not a Munroe. Forgotten the name of the next one, Mel, what is it?
Is that it there?
I don't know, but that looks eerie in the mist, doesn't it? Have you seen the seal? The seal on the left hand side of the crag. Strangely enough, we're enjoying it. Would be nice though just to see some views. Yeah, 600 mile round trip, 650 miles round trip to Scotland for a long weekend. You pick the day that's got the best weather, and the weatherman told lies. Said we were going to get sunshine today and high cloud. You would have visibility on the mountain tops. He told a pork pie. Two huge crows keep following us around and landing just in front of us. The crow on the left is called Mick, and the crow higher up the hill is called Mel. Mick and Mel the crows. Yeah, well, there's two paths, yeah. Both go to the same place. Well, I suppose even the crows want you to drop some crumbs. Yeah, same to you. Well, there's another Munroe top. That was a tough climb that.
Do we go down that way?
Quite nice here because, like you said, the temperature's good, there's no wind, there's no rain,
Yeah.
and the sun's trying its best to get out.
Yeah.
Not trying hard enough, by the way. Okay, descent from Munroe number 3 to Munroe number 4. But Mel reckons we've already done 4 Munroes, but I think we've only done 3. Whilst we've done many hills, they haven't all been Munroes. So we shall see. Let's hope Mel's correct. Well, it's going uphill. Climbing these hills is strenuous and very difficult. Coming down isn't much easier. Just had a cup of tea. Right, turn the camera off for now till I've got something exciting to show you. So we've climbed down Stob Court Cairn, our 3rd Munroe, and we're just about to climb up our final Munroe. and my waterproof paper isn't very waterproof. So this last Munroe, which is massive, is An Gearanach. An Gearanach. I think I've actually pronounced that right. And it's Munroe number 4. An Gearanach. Munroe number 4. So once we start descending that, we've got a very, very long technical descent down into the Steall Falls. And then a couple of kilometres from Steall Falls round to the car park. So I reckon we've got about 6 kilometres to go. We've broken the back of it quite substantially. So, An Gearanach. An Gearanach. I think I'm pronouncing that right, Melanie. An Gearanach. What was it? An Gearanach.
A-N or A-M?
A-N for November. An Gearanach. Munroe number 4. And, as you can guess, it's a whopper. Keep seeing that cairn and thinking it's somebody sat there.
Yeah, I do. I thought it was.
Well, that's the first bit of visibility we had. So we've come down out of the cloud.
I've got to go back up
And now we've got to climb back up into it. Yeah, so make the most of that view.
It seems to be coming in as well.
Right, we're on track anyway, so everything is as it should be, except for my legs. Yeah, my legs are good. Yeah, I'll have to say it. My legs are good. My head's good. My body's wet, my feet are wet, my hands are wet, my gloves are wet, everything's wet. It hasn't stopped drizzling all day long, and that takes its toll. But we're wearing good gear, can cope with the wet. Right, catch up the slope a bit. Okay, so this is the most challenging part. Of the route. Big old ridge that we've got to clamber over. I'm going to turn this camera off because you're not going to see anything but the rocks. Climbing back up into the cloud. Let's have a bit of a view before we get clagged in. Whew. Tell you what. Whacked. Have we seen you two before today?
Yeah, we might have done.
Following each other.
Yeah.
Bit of a view now though.
Yeah,
Look at that.
absolutely. Whew.
Although it always looks a bit more intimidating when you can see it.
Yeah, absolutely it does, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, there's some narrow bits. We've got to get right over there, you know.
Let's go. Aye, aye, aye. Nice. Climb up that.
Huh?
So just that was a hard climb, wasn't it?
Not finished yet.
I know. The zigzags you came down over there. Those three lads there.
Yeah.
They're about even height with us. Looking back to see how far we've got up the hill. Yes, being careful, honey. Well, there's a couple of routes, but this is the one, I think. You okay?
Leg got caught
Right,
as I lifted the shoe up.
nice.
I'm fucking crazy.
Those nice crows. Is that what you said? Two of them. Still the same two. I think they're wanting one of our sandwiches now. "60 seconds. Yeah, I tripped over a rock, yeah. Luckily, I tripped in an upwardly trajectory. Okay, it's this way. It's this way, so that's the path. That's leading to the hill. Make sure you keep leaning to your right. Whew. There's the two crows.
I thought we'd finished that.
Yeah, not far, babes, not far. Fear not, it's easy. Just quite a big step here, so make sure you're holding my hand when you lift yourself up it. And
Hang on.
okay.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
What?
Nothing, honey. All good. Yeah, we've just got to tiptoe over the top of that edge and then down the other side ish to that peak over there. I'm not I'm not sure. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera off and concentrate on that. Your legs over this side. And when you get to here, a leg over both sides and shimmy down, inch at a time, mate. It's okay, don't worry. Keep your arms behind you and just shuffle a few inches at a time. All is good. Right, get right up my ass.
I don't want to get too close to you.
Well, just tell me when to move. Okay. you ready?
What?
Well, for me to move on. Okay, so I think I'm going to do like this, look. I'm going to go onto my knees here. I might change my mind. I was going to stretch my legs down there. Down on here. Right, see my foot? There's a step underneath my foot.
Yeah.
Is my foot above the step?
Yeah. But go down slowly.
Is that the step?
Bit more. Yeah. Well, yeah.
What's this? Is that the step?
Oh, it's sunk.
And then,
I can't believe I'm doing this.
well, don't worry. And then just burn a hole in your clothes doing that. And that's it, job done. Hold on. If I get into a good position.
Have I got to what turn round?
So, you've already passed the step, haven't you? So turn round. So come here. Try to get your ass there. And then turn round. And this is going to be your step. You're going to turn round on your belly. Then you're going to put your foot on that step.
Why am I going to turn round?
If you want to slide down there, you can. If you think you want to, if you prefer to.
This is not.
I'm here to catch you. You're not going anywhere. You're not that heavy. Just shimmy like you did the rest of it if you want to. It's okay. Take your time, no rush. The sun's coming out. That's it. That's it. And then put your, that's it. Now slide down to the next bit there. Got you, you're not going anywhere, right. Stay there while I get in front.
Which way do you go now? That way?
Yeah, but let me go and have a look first.
Just be careful.
Trying to. I'm trying to be careful.
See, round this side you've got the rocks.
You can't go that side. You can't go that way. There's no chance. Just stay there a sec. Right, Mel, come on round. Another spicy bit of ridge. A bit easier than the last one though. Nice. You've got handrails down this side.
Drop there so you
Last bit of dodgy crag ridge line, I mean, and then we've got to climb another mountain. The last Munroe, and then get home in time for supper. Right.
time for what? Supper?
Supper. Yeah, right. Yeah, well, if you look down there, it's all nice and clear. Mist has been blown up the hillside, and then the wind from the left is stopping it from coming over the left hand side of that ridge line. So by the time we get there we'll probably be clagged in, so I'm going to turn the camera off and concentrate a bit. Well, I think we've been lucky in as much as we've had the best weather for the hardest ridge. And it's been dry on this part of the Ring of Steall, which has definitely been a benefit. Whew. Oh, that was a dodgy climb down that ridge there, was it not? Right, ridges that we can walk across at last, rather than being on all fours scrambling. So now it's a relatively simple climb up to the top of the last Munroe that I cannot pronounce without my notebook in my hand, so I won't try till I get there. And then it'll be all downhill to the Steall waterfall, and then a couple of K hike from the Steall rope bridge to the van. I'll turn the camera off for a bit and concentrate. So we're going to climb up to the top of that, and then in the middle of the camera there, hopefully you can see a big waterfall going down the hillside. Well, the car park is pretty much at the bottom of that waterfall, so we've got to go up this hill and a long way downhill to get to the car park, so knees are going to be screwed. Smiley face?
Yeah.
I saw it, yeah, wondered if you'd see it. Right. Hey? Straight up, yeah. It's an easy one. Well done. Okay, tops out on An Gearanach, Munroe number 4. Well done. Well done, Melanie. Downhill all the way to the vanish. Just wish we had a bit of visibility to see what we've done. Not worry, not to worry. An Gearanach, last Munroe, down the hill, into the van, into the shower, into the pub. Mel, can you get my
What?
Snickers bar out?
Anything wrong,
Learned a treat. Have you got one or do you want one?
No, I've got one.
Cool. Chocolate. Oh wow, look at that.
Is that the way down?
Two lads running running the Ring of Steall, bloody hell. That's the way down here. Probably going to be scrambling again.
Yeah. Well, I can't do it while I'm eating.
Have a sit down. Beautiful. I'll turn the camera off now so I can concentrate on that descent a bit. Traversing down the mountain, and as we come down out of the cloud up the top, we start to see the countryside, the glens, the meadows, big pothole over there which I've never seen before, steel rope bridge down there, Steall Falls below us, which hopefully, well, it's not going to be in spate, but we'll see it at some stage. Well, that's the bottom of the Steall Falls. Obviously not much water running down it at the moment. Hasn't been much rain today. Plenty of mist and wet stuff at the top of the hills, but not enough to make that a torrent. So that's the end of the Ring of Steall. Well, another 2k back to the car park.